Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, dat klink amper alright. Dit klink amper alright. Ons probeer weer. Goeiemiddag almal. Molweni emva kwemini nje. That sounds like someone is ready for a graduation ceremony. Are you ready, people? Are you ready to get the show on the road, graduates? Family and friends, are you ready? I don't believe you. I absolutely don't believe you. This is an auspicious occasion. It's a wonderful day. It's a glorious moment. So we must make sure that we celebrate it properly. We must get the mood right. We must just make sure that the reception is proper, right? So what I'm going to do to make sure that I'm absolutely certain that you are ready, I'm going to ask you all to stand. Let's all stand if you can. And we're going to get this show on the road. Right, so I have two disclaimers and slight warnings. The first one is that there is going to be breaking of fingers and things, but don't worry, it's for a good reason, right? You'll have a good story to tell, because what I'm going to ask you to do is imagine those chairs are drums, ne? Julle onthou daai wanneer jy in die stort is and you imagine yourself to be this legendary musician. This is your moment to let it all out, ne? We want you to celebrate, to cheer, to shout, to ululate. So we're going to make sure that it is proper, right? That's the first one. I want you to imagine those chairs are drums. And then, of course, the second warning is we're going to make some good old noise pollution, right? I want you to scream and shout and dance and ululate all the way so that the people at the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences may hear you. And that's a bit far off, so you're going to have to go a little bit loud, right? Are you ready? I see people in red gowns here. Maybe they're still suffering from post-dissertation feedback blues, or is it the postdoc blues? Now that you have finally climbed this mountain, what's next? It could be that, but this is your moment. Parents, friends and family, onthou julle al die dae toe hulle elke dag geld vra vir amper elke liewe tekstboek. Nee, dis net handboek en handboek en handboek. And you send the money even though you knew it wasn't for textbooks, right? So this is your moment to let it all out. And of course, you can also celebrate that your wallets are going to be a little fuller, because now they are finally ready to go off into the world. Right, graduates, I've now keyed the sound. People at the back, none of your family and friends can hear what I'm saying to you now. So despite me telling them that, no, finally, you're graduating now, their wallets will be right, we do invite you to come study a couple more degrees here at Stellenbosch, right? Okay, so we're going to make sure this is proper, right? I want you to throw your wigs in the air. I want you to faint. I want you to dance. I want you to ululate. I want you to scream and shout and really make sure that we've got this covered, right? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, perfect. So I'm going to ask the band to help us here also to make sure we set the tone absolutely properly. So on the count of 3, celebrating the class of March 2025 of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. If you're ready to cheer, let's give them a round of applause. Wonderful. Are you alive now? Are you here? Are you ready? Mense, is julle hier? Okay, let's do it one more time on 3, 2, 1, let's go! Yes, wonderful. Thank you, Ningahlala Phansi. You may be seated. Thank you. As we start a ceremony, wonderful. I see we've got celebrities in the house. They are in red gowns and black gowns. It's going to be a phenomenal session here today, right? So I hope you will enjoy this one. Well, good afternoon to you all. My name is Bantu, and I am the Master of Ceremonies, making a few important pre-ceremony announcements before we start with the official graduation ceremony. Welcome to this March graduation ceremony of the University of Stellenbosch. Goeiemiddag allemaal en welkom weer eens by die maartgrade plechtighede van die Universiteit Stellenbosch. My naam is Bantu en ek doen 'n paar aankondigings voor ons amptelik met die program begin. Julle lyk spoggerig, julle lyk poenankies, julle lyk netjies, julle lyk oulik, julle lyk absoluut asemrowend. Molweni emva kwemini nje, namkelekile nonke kulo msitho wothwaliso sidanga lwale University yase Stellenbosch. Ayikokuqala komsitho oku ndima nje kukwenza iziso ezimbalwa phambi kokuba kuqalwe ngokusemthethweni. Enkosi ngokuniboleka indlebe zenu. The toilet facilities are right behind us, and you can get there by first exiting the hall and then entering from the side. All toilet entrances are clearly marked. We also have medical assistance available behind the stage. If you need help, please do not hesitate to approach any of the ushers. Any lost and found items can be handed in at the information kiosk in front of this venue. If you have lost something, you are welcome to inquire there. In the event of an emergency evacuation of this venue, we ask that you please proceed calmly to the exit closest to you and congregate on the rugby fields between the Dani Craven Stadium and this hall, and that is to my left-hand side. We ask that you please follow the instructions of the safety officer as well as campus security staff. For our Muslim graduates, friends, and guests, a prayer room is available in the sports science building behind this hall, and that is to my right-hand side. Muslim graduates, guests, family, and friends are welcome to make use of this prayer room. Now, to the graduation itself, before we start with the official proceedings, I'm sure that you would agree with me that we have some absolute world-class musicians here with us, and we were absolutely privileged to have them entertain us before the official start of the ceremony. It gives me great pleasure to introduce them to you. We have with us Ramon Alexander Jazz Trio. We also have Stellenbosch University Wind and Percussion Ensemble, and the conductor is Stuart Martin. The vocalist is Session Johnson. Please give them a warm round of applause. The presiding officer of this ceremony, and it's the last in a series over the last 10 years, is the 12th and outgoing Vice Chancellor and Rector, Professor Wim de Villiers. Graduates, when we get to the awarding of degrees, please walk up to the Dean and hand your announcement card to the official. Then, after your name has been read, take your announcement card back and walk to the presiding officer, bow, and then allow the hooding by the registrar or the deputy registrar. Turn around for acknowledgement by the audience, and then proceed to the end of the stage. Now I know that's a mouthful. Nerves on such big occasions play a factor. So the former president, one of the former presidents, used to say in his speech, listen carefully. So we know that it's a big moment, so we got some red tape all over the stage to make sure that you know exactly where to stand. When you walk up, you'll see the first red line, that's where you stand. The dean will be situated behind the podium. You walk up to the dean, there's another little red line before the podium. That's where you stand and you hand your announcement card to the dean. The dean will read your card, and then you proceed to the presiding officer. There's a little X marks the spot where you can stand and you can bow. Now, of course, family and friends have paid a lot of money over the years to help you get to this moment, and I know for a fact that they will want to have the moment captured perfectly so that they can hang it on the wall of the dining rooms, right? So what is a graduation without a good photo? I see you've got all beautiful long locks hier. Die salonne het weer baie geld gemaak. I see the fade is in, the weaves are on fleek, the nails are on point. It's looking absolutely beautiful. So here's a golden tip. For all of you with beautiful long locks of hair, when you get to the presiding officer and you bow, just tuck the hair behind your left ear so that the photographers over there set up very well to take that picture for you, all right? Members of the audience, you are welcome to take photographs. We ask that you please just keep your phones on silent and that you switch off flash and do so for the duration of the ceremony. Each and every graduate deserves their big moment. Therefore, we request that you do not leave the hall before the whole ceremony has been concluded. And once the procession has left, we respectfully request that you exit the hall as soon as possible so that cleaning and preparation for the next ceremony may commence as soon as possible. And also because we're setting up for Varsity Cup immediately after after the graduation ceremony. So you will see that some of the roads would have been cordoned off. We ask that you please make your exit as soon as possible so that you're not stuck in the Varsity Cup rugby traffic. Please take along any waste items such as water bottles, tissues, etc., and dispose of these safely in the bins outside. The official photographers have set up a studio in the Sports Science building that is behind this hall to my right-hand side. Graduates and family and friends are welcome to make use of this service. Also be on the lookout for the Marty Shop mobile unit for purchasing Stellenbosch University branded items to remind you of the successful academic journey that we're celebrating here today. Here's a piece of good news. I know many of you would have loved to have many more friends and family here with you today. This ceremony can be followed live via live streaming from anywhere in the world. So I'll share the link with you. Please share it with family and friends. Also, share it with your haters, your detractors, your naysayers, the jealous ones, and everybody that said you would not be here today. Share it with them so that they may also witness with pure agony your moment, right? That website is www.sun.ac.za/streaming. We are live already. That link is www.sun.ac.za/streaming. Ons is bykans gereed om die plegtigheid te begin. Ons vra dat u sal opstaan vir die akademiese prosessie en sal bly staan tot nadat ons die nasionale lied gesing het. Lixesha lokuba kuqalwe ngomsitho. Sicela wonke umuntu aphakame ngexesha kungena isithwalandwe eholweni. Sime njalo ukuze kuculwe umhobe wesizwe. Distinguished guests, family and friends, the moment of truth has arrived. Please rise for the academic procession and remain standing until after we have sung the national anthem. Thank you very much and do enjoy.
Good afternoon, everyone. We will begin the proceedings by singing the South African national anthem. Goeiemiddag almal. Ons begin die verrigtinge deur Suid-Afrika se nasionale lied te sing. Thank you. You may be seated. U mag my plekke inneem. So you've been entertained by the musicians beforehand, so let's give them some appreciation here. And they are the Ramon Alexander Jazz Trio, the Stellenbosch University Symphonic Wind Ensemble conducted by Stuart Martin, and vocalist Sashan Johnson for the national anthem. So let's give them another round of applause. But an exciting surprise awaits you a little bit later in the ceremony, so stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. Hiermee verklaar ek hierdie kongregasie van die Universiteit Stellenbosch behoorlik gekonstitueer. I hereby declare this congregation of Stellenbosch University duly constituted. At the start of this graduation ceremony, we, as the academic community, parents, partners, family, and friends, are deeply grateful for the privilege to be here today to celebrate our graduates' success. To this end, I invite you all to remain seated while we observe a devotional moment, granting each other the space to do so according to our various secular and religious perspectives. Ek nooi u uit om net so te bly sit terwyl ons vir 'n gewyde oomblik stil word, elkeen in ons eie ruimtes van verskillende sekulêre en godsdienstige lewensbeskouings. Baie dankie. Thank you. Enkosi kakhulu. So good afternoon again, everyone. A very warm welcome to the second graduation ceremony of 11 during this March season of graduations, which will conclude our academic year 2024. En ons vertrou dat u die verrigtinge sal geniet. But a very warm welcome. Where is he? Here he is. Very warm welcome to our honorary doctorate recipient, Mr. Jonathan Butler, and his guests. We will learn more about him later, but for now, I just want to say you are most welcome. We extend a warm welcome to our generous funders. We sincerely thank you for your invaluable contributions to the success of our students. And we also have some online guests who have joined the proceedings via live streaming over the internet, and we trust that it will also be a memorable experience for all of you and also the people joining online. A special word of welcome also to Ms. El Thijs, the Senior Director of Library and Information. So I am Wim de Villiers. I'm the Rector and Vice Chancellor of Stellenbosch University. On my left here, we have Professor Nico Koopman, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Social Impact, Transformation and Personnel, the Registrar, Dr. Ronel Retief, who is responsible for the academic administration of the university, and the Deputy Registrar for Application, Student Accommodation and Client Services, Dr. Celeste Viljoen, the new Dean of Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Vasti Rood. Let's give her a hand. And also Professor Stella Viljoen, the new Vice Dean of Research at the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. Give her a hand as well. We also have the Dean of Theology, Professor Reginald Nell. And in attendance, we also have Dr. Therese Fish, who from the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, but who is representing Stellenbosch University Council at this specific ceremony. At Stellenbosch University, we believe that multilingualism is an asset, and in that spirit, I request Professor Mawandle Dlali to direct a few words of welcome in isiXhosa.
Molweni manina manenikazi, Dumelang, Abishing, Sanibonani. Siyanamkela kulo msitho othusuzidanga kule veki. Siyathemba ukuba olu luzakuba lusuku olunenkumbulo ezinhle kakhulu kwabo baza kube bethweswa izidanga kunye neentsapho zabo. Ndithetha ngabantu nabafana namhla Jonas abaphuma ngapha eTinarha, sebenzile usisi. Ndithethe ngo Simthande uBhulana noZenande uChetu. Ndithethe nangabanye abaninzi omisimhlahlo nye nomisinodlela nabo abaza kube befuna izidanga zabo namhlanje ufuna ukuthi hayi nisebenzile kakhulu. Samkela ikakhulu abo basuka kwindawo ngendawo. Le mini ebikade ixelwa ifikile sithi kunikhululani ibhatyenu kusekhaya nalapha namkelekile. Kodwa ke omnye wabantu sibamkelayo ngonkosazana Indiphile PT naye samamkela apha. Manene namanenekazi sizama ngakho konke kusemandleni ukubiza amagama enu kwanye nefani ngendlela efanelekileyo. Ndiqinisekile uDean wethu uProfessor Vasti Rood nye nosekela bakhe uProfessor Stella Viljoen nye noProfessor Taryn Barnard bezama ngakho konke kusemandleni ukuziqhelanisa noku, kodwa kuyani sinabo baza kube bethuswa izidanga abasebenzi kwanye neendwendwe esuka kwindawo ngendawo ezahlukileyo ezithetha iilwimi ezahlukileyo kwanye nabaya baphuma ngaphaya kwimida yaseMzantsi Afrika. Yiyo loo nto sicela ukuba nibe nenyameko ukuba singafumanisa kungumcelimngeni ukubiza amagama enu, kodwa kulo lonke elo egameni leYunivesithi yaseStellenbosch sithi nisebenzile, siyanamkela kakhulu, enkosi kakhulu.
Thank you, Professor Dlali. Allow me to highlight the wonderful achievements of our Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, whose graduates we proudly celebrate here today. This is the second ceremony for Arts and Social Sciences today. For the 2024 academic year, which includes the December 2024 and the March 2025 graduates, Stellenbosch University in total is awarding a record number of 9,350 qualifications. For this March graduation season, we are awarding 3,316 of these graduations, spread over 11 ceremonies and not all done this afternoon. In our Arts and Social Sciences faculty, we are awarding the highest number of degrees yet for this faculty, with 1,526 for the 2024 academic year, 924 undergraduate, and 602 postgraduates. Really significant, and it's well worth celebrating. Our arts and social sciences graduates shape the way we understand the world and each other. The reality is that your knowledge and critical thinking are essential in tackling society's most pressing challenges. So go forward with confidence. Your work has the power to inspire, inform, and transform. As we celebrate these outstanding achievements, it is also somewhat bittersweet for me to preside over my last graduation season. My tenure as Rector and Vice Chancellor comes to a close at the end of this month. Over the past decade, Stellenbosch University has conferred more than 90,000 qualifications, another tremendous achievement for our institution. Again, congratulations to all of you on this outstanding achievement, marking a new era in your journey as you embark on great things. Well done. Congratulations. As you proceed to the next stage of your life, remember the values you have learned here at Stellenbosch University that we've aspired to. May our values of excellence, compassion, accountability, respect, and equity guide you in everything you do as you move forward. Stellenbosch University is truly immensely proud of your achievements and confident in the impact that you will have. Well done. I will now confer the relevant honorary doctorate on the candidate presented to me. After conferment of the degree, the recipient will get the opportunity to respond briefly to the award. Over to Professor Nico Koopman.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you Mr. Jonathan Kenneth Butler, with a request that you confer on him the degree Doctor of Philosophy, honoris causa. The decision by Council and Senate to award the degree was taken on grounds of the following considerations. Although he lived under the shadow of apartheid and faced hardship while growing up in Athlone, Cape Town, Jonathan Kenneth Butler was one of the first artists of color to be played on South African radio and appear on national television at a time of severe racial segregation. He later became one of the key voices in the international arena, advocating for the release of Nelson Mandela and other political prisoners. Having already made a name for himself in Africa and the United Kingdom, it was not until 1987, when he toured as pop star Whitney Houston's opening act, that Butler was noticed in the United States. His final breakthrough came that same year with his Grammy-nominated hit single, Lies, which reached number 27 on Billboard's Hot 100 chart and peaked at number 18 on the UK official singles chart. Around that time, his and Ruby Turner's cover version of the Staple Singers song, If You're Ready, Come Go With Me, also reached number 30 in the UK. He has continued his success, the release of over 28 albums including several gospel projects, with one that features the revered falling in love with Jesus. Despite his international acclaim, Butler has remained true to his roots. He is the first global entertainment ambassador for the Lalela Foundation, which provides educational arts for at-risk youth. Through its arts curriculum and critical messaging, Lalela Direct serves more than 5,000 South African learners per week. Butler continues to make popular music in multiple genres and tours the world. On his latest album, Ubuntu, he realized another dream of having iconic artist Stevie Wonder perform on his cover version of Wonder's song, Superwoman. Over decades, Jonathan Butler is a role model, someone who inspires and empowers so many people, locally and globally. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I hereby request that you confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy, honoris causa, on Jonathan Kenneth Butler for his musical influence and contributions to arts and culture as a composer, songwriter, and performer, and his dedication to creating platforms that ensure access to the arts for young people from especially marginalized communities.
I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy, honoris causa, on Jonathan Butler. Well done, well done.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the temptation is very big to sing, "We love how you love us, Jonathan Butler."
Phew. My heart's full. My heart is full. Oh my goodness. Yesterday, my wife asked me, how do I feel? And I said, I don't know. I'll wait till tomorrow when I get here. But my heart is full. And I've got so much on my heart, but I forgot my readers, so I'm just going to pick up this iPad and hold it up close. Is that okay? What a glorious day this is. One I will carry in my heart for the rest of my life. I stand before you today deeply humbled, surrounded by my family, which is over there, my sisters and my brothers, Danny and Sandra, Vicky and Veronica. My beautiful and beloved wife from St. Louis, America, and my dear friends, especially my close friend Colin Darius, the university committee, and the extraordinary Stellenbosch University. I am filled with gratitude and joy. This moment is a dream fulfilled, one that has come true beyond anything I could ever ask, think, or imagine. That's scripture. I had no idea what God had in store for me. I want to thank the committee, to the board, and everyone who made this honor possible. I want to thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart for this moment in my life. As a little boy growing up in 'n sinkhuis met 'n klein huisie vir 'n toilet wat ons wat skoon gemaak het, a toilet that we had to clean, no running water, electricity. As a little boy, I often wondered what life would have been for me if I had formal education. But God had other plans for my life. For what I lacked in education, I received through music. Music became my teacher. Music became my teacher, my guide, my compass. I remember as a little boy playing in a nightclub in Durban, and a lady that came every night to see me, I was 7 years old, she came up to me every night, and one night she brought me a watch, Seiko watch, and a ring. And she said, "I'll see you in Carnegie Hall." I didn't know what Carnegie Hall was, what she meant by it. But years later, I performed at Carnegie Hall. And the first time I sang at Carnegie Hall, I remembered this lady. She came one night with a little Bentley, little car to give me as a toy. And little did I know that I would be driving in the Bentley. I don't own one, don't get it wrong. I'll have to take up an offering year to get a Bentley. But you know, the speech I have written, you know, music has taught me discipline, courage, creativity, resilience. The journey was not an easy journey for me. Trust me, the journey is not easy, but you have to run your race. You have your own race to run. I like to say you have your own tree to chop down in your life. And sometimes you'll get weary and you get tired and you have to stop. And you have to really regroup. But I say, if you start right, you will end right. And that's what I believe. And that's what God taught me. That's what music taught me. If you start right, you will end right. That's just something I just said. And through persistent faith and unrelenting desire to use my gift, I wanted to use it to bring the world together, to make this world a better place, to see change in people's lives, to see change in communities. I'm going to put this down because I feel like just talking to you from my heart right now. I have been I've been gone from home for a very long time. I've been in this business about 50 years. My first song, as gentleman said, came out when I was a little kid. I suffered being abused as a young child. I went through a lot of personal grief and pain as a little boy, leaving my parents at the age of 5 to perform and make money to support my mother, who had 12 children. There's only 6 of us left. But today, I want to honor God in front of you and tell you, if it wasn't for Jesus in my life, I would not be standing here today. So thank you. I want to thank the university again. I want to thank the committee again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I will keep this. I received this not just for me, but for Butler family. We especially, education was something that was not, that we had music. That's what we had, and that's what God used us for. And again, with all of my heart to you guys and everyone here, I love you. I appreciate this. I'm so honored and humbled. I'm filled with joy. All I want to do is just sing for you because I do that better than talking to you right now. God bless you. Thank you, everyone at the university. Thank you, Stellenbosch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent. That was truly inspirational. Thank you and congratulations, Dr. Jonathan Kenneth Butler. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, our exciting surprise. So get ready for something truly special. Dr. Butler, will now join Stellenbosch University's own Mr. Ramon Alexander, along with a few of our very own music students, to serenade us with a special performance. So let's give them a round of applause.
Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus was the best thing that I ever done. Oh, in His arms I feel protected. In His arms, never disconnected. Oh, in His arms I feel protected. There's no place that I'd rather be. Oh, falling in love with Jesus. Ooh, falling in love with Jesus. Oh, falling in love with Jesus was the best thing that I've ever done. Oh, my, in His arms I feel protected. In His arms I'm never disconnected. In His arms I feel protected. There's no place that I'd rather be. Oh, there's no place that I would rather be. Ooh, there's no place that I'd rather be. Oh, there's no place. There's no place. There's no place that I rather be. This is for 7th Avenue, Belgravia.
Well, that was wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Butler, Mr. Alexander, and our talented music students. See what you get when you come to a graduation ceremony at Stellenbosch University? World-class, top-notch musical performance. Well done, well done. Fantastic. What a pleasure. Ek sal nou aan die kandidaate wat aan my voorgestel word die onderskeie kwalifikasies verleen. I will now confer on the candidates who are presented to me the respective qualifications.
Meneer die Fisiekanselier, ek versoek u om die graad dokter in die wysbegeerte in die fakulteit Lettere en Sosiale Wetenskappe aan die kandidaate wat ek aan u voorstel te verleen. Die betrokke promotor sal telkens 'n kort verklaring oor die proefskrif doen. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer on the candidates whom I'll present to you the degree Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. The supervisor concerned will give a brief outline of the dissertation. The qualification Doctor of Philosophy, die kwalifikasie dokter in die wysbegeerte. Sipesihle Nunkanyiso Biela, with dissertation Reimagining and Reigniting Confidence in Intermediate Phase Pre-Service Teachers through their approach to visual arts education. Supervision provided by Dr. Caroline Perold-Boel.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this study explores pedagogical approaches to building capacity and confidence in intermediate phase visual arts student teachers in South Africa through a decolonial lens. Student teachers' confidence and capacity are influenced by prior exposure to art, complexities in negotiating sociocultural diversity and processes, development and ownership. They struggle with hidden longings, feelings of shame and deprivation, finding their voice and safe spaces for expression, embracing imperfections, teamwork, and community building. Inclusive pedagogical strategies for visual arts teacher training were proposed to build future teachers' capacity and confidence to help negotiate local societal challenges. I request you to confer the degree on Sipesihle Biela.
Yolanda Botha with dissertation Bimodale bewustzijn in die liedere van Taize. Arthur Dijkman se psigologiese teorieë in liturgische praktyk. Supervision provided by Professor Mario Daniel Nel.
Meneer die Fisiekanselier, Yolanda Botha het 'n ondersoek gedoen na die gebruik van liturgiese aanpassings bydraend tot die geestelike verryking in 'n gereformeerde erediens. Die projek behels benaderings van bimodale bewussyn, aangevul deur haar persoonlike besinning. Elemente van simbole en rituele uit die Taizé-tradisie word krities beskou as katalisators, met Arthur Dijkman se psigologiese teorieë wat dien as teoretiese raamwerk om die doeltreffendheid van hierdie elemente te bepaal. Ek versoek u dat hierdie PhD in musiek toeken aan Yolanda Botha.
Louise Yvette Dreyer with dissertation Afrikaans construction markers, a case for linguistic skeuomorphism. Supervision provided by Dr. Kathleen Maria Huddleston, Kate Huddleston.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this study focuses on 8 constructional idioms in Afrikaans, which contain so-called construction markers, elements that have no morphosyntactic purpose other than to form part of a construction. The study proposes that these morphological formatives are better termed skeuomorphs, remnants of linguistic structure which, being formerly indispensable, now function solely as decoration. I request you to confirm the degree on Louise Yvette Dreyer.
Andre Jacobus Gous with dissertation Redefining the Public Sphere on the Shifting Boundaries of Journalism, a ethnography of community deliberation on Facebook about Potchefstroom. Supervision provided by Dr. Marinette Jordan.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this study advances journalism studies scholarship with an innovative theoretical framework to explore how peripheral actors on the boundaries of journalism contribute to the public sphere. An ethnography of Facebook groups about Potchefstroom confirms the existence of peripheral actors who create public interest news in ways that challenge traditional normative understandings of journalism. I request you to confer the degree on Andre Gous.
Johanni Groenewald with dissertation Conversations with Place, an auto-ethnographic exploration of art jewelry as translative practice in Groot Drakenstein, South Africa. Supervision provided by Professor Ernst van der Wal.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this study explores the potential of translation to extend beyond traditional text by incorporating sensory and experiential transformation. This practice-based project explores how jewelry objects can act as meaningful markers of place and identity. The candidate highlights the importance of sensory-rich scholarship that promotes new perspectives on translation as a creative and embodied endeavor. I request you to confer the degree on Johanni Groenewald.
Manape Mosana Hlungwane with dissertation A Model for a Bilingual Online Sotho-Linguistics Special Field Dictionary for Higher Education. Supervision provided by Professor Rufus Gous.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I'm standing in for Rufus Gous. Manape Hlungwane is a thesis, and if I could carry on this, the electronic era presents challenges and opportunities for African language lexicography. This study proposes a theoretical model for an online dictionary of linguistics with Sepedi and English as a language pair. It enriches the field of meta-lexicography and lays the groundwork for an improved lexicographic practice that benefits all African languages. I request that you confer the degree. Thank you.
Kanyiso Jonas, with dissertation, The Role of isiXhosa Noun Classes in Cognitive Processing. Supervision provided by Professor Emmanuel Bailund Spangberg.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the study is the first of its kind to examine linguistic relativity in the domain of noun classes. It provides a significant contribution to research on the relationship between language and thought, particularly considering that South Africa and South African languages are severely underrepresented in this regard. I request that you confer the degree on Kanyiso Jonas.
Irma Liebenberg, with dissertation, Die buitennetwerk van Afrikaanse vroue kinderliedjie komponiste, 'n biografie van koneksies. Supervision provided by Professor Wilhelmine Vroneman.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, Irma Liebenberg's study makes a multifaceted contribution to music history and our understanding of Afrikaner nationalism by documenting the nearly forgotten contributions of Afrikaans women composers of children's songs. Her engaging and critical perspective reveals how these women were systematically marginalized, even while their work shaped generations of young Afrikaans children during apartheid. This study deserves high praise for its thorough research and interdisciplinary insights. I request you to confer the degree on Irma Liebenberg.
Lobke Minter, with dissertation, Speculative Gothic Fiction and the Scar as Trauma Trope, Imagining Hope Through Horror. Supervision provided by Dr. Jean Ellis.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, this groundbreaking study focuses on the scar as trauma trope in speculative Gothic novels that configure anxieties about ecological crises and global collapse as traumatic wounding, and deploy the scar as a hopeful metaphor for healing. It thus asks what reparative engagement with injury looks like, physically, emotionally, and ecologically. I request you to confer the degree on Lobke Minter.
Jack Mutsvairo, with dissertation, Strategic Maneuvering in Zimbabwean Political Deliberations, a dialectical and appraisal theory approach. Supervision provided by Professor Mwande Tlali.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, political argumentation by parliamentarians in Africa is an under-researched field of discourse analysis. This study investigates the argumentative discourse of Zimbabwean government ministers. The findings indicate that ministers use either complex pragmatic argumentation or complex problem-solving argumentation in defense of their prescriptive standpoints as they are expected to explain and justify government policies. I request you to confer the degree on Jack Mutsvairo.
Anke Irene van der Merwe with his dissertation 'n diachroniese korpusondersoek na die voorkoms van laatwerk in die poëtiese oeuvre van Breitenbach. Supervision provided by Dr. Amanda Marais, and she will be hooded by her mother, Professor Michelle van der Merwe.
Meneer die fisiekanselier, hierdie studie ondersoek Breitenbach se poëtiese oeuvre om te bepaal of sekere verskuiwings oor tyd heen opgelet kan word wat as tekens van laatwerk bestempel sou kon word. Dit is werk wat tipies gelewer word deur ouer kunstenaars of diegene wat hulle letterlik in die skadu van die dood bevind. 'n Korpusgebaseerde benadering waarin literêre en statistiese metodes versmelt, word ingespan om aspekte van styl, identiteit en tema te ondersoek. Besliste tekens van laatwerk word aangetref in Breitenbach se latere oeuvre, maar ook in sy tonkwerk, wat lei tot die postulering van 'n verdere vergestalting van laatwerk, naamlik een deur trauma meegebring word. Ek soek u om die graad toe te ken aan Anke Irene van der Merwe.
Kanya Susan van der Merwe with dissertation 'n tolkaanleerstrategie model uit taalaanleerstrategieë vir prosesgerigte tolkopleiding. Supervision provided by Dr. Elby Maria Adendorf.
Meneer die fisiekanselier, Kanya het 'n strategiemodel vir tolkaanleer ontwikkel, waarin sy 61 tolkaanleerstrategieë uit taalaanleerstrategieë uitgebrei het. Die 6 strategiesoorte is geheue, kognitiewe, kompensasie, metakognitiewe, affektiewe en sosiale strategieë. Haar studie is 'n innoverende benadering tot tolking en taalaanleer wat 'n wesenlike impak op prosesgerigte tolkopleiding en lewenslange tolkaanleer kan maak. Ek versoek u om die graad aan Kanya van der Merwe toe te dien.
Minka Vurman with dissertation The Phenomenology of Creative Flow, a philosophical reflection from drawing practices in conversation with Diane Victor. Supervision provided by Professor Stella Viljoen.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, for this her second doctorate, Professor Vurman developed a powerful phenomenology of creative flow in drawing practices. Creative flow refers to a state of activity that is focused and engenders a loss of self-consciousness and a distortion of time perception. Via in-depth interviews with the celebrated artist Diane Victor, she argued that creative flow is phenomenologically distinguished from artistic labor and contributes to our sense of purpose by connecting us to something beyond our immediate phenomenological selves. I request you confer the degree on Minka Vurman.
Meneer die fisiekanselier, ek versoek u om die volgende kwalifikasies in die fakulteit Lettere en Sosiale Wetenskappe te verleen. Mr. Vice-Chancellor, I request you to confer the following qualifications in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. The qualification Master of Arts, die kwalifikasie Magister in die Lettere en Wysbegeerte. Bastien Stephanie Margarita Babu. Angelique Barnard. Akila Boltman. Marizan Brink, cum laude. Kauthar Goul. Simasa Jamjam. Jacob Daniel Krieger. Lisa Lottering. Alana Lawrence, who will be hooded by her mother, Dr. Amanda Mare. Cum laude. Annika Mouton, cum laude. Andrea Müller, cum laude. Kira Raman. Daniel Ruet, cum laude. Larry Trudeau, cum laude. Jackie Tsokwe. Sorry. Sarah Ojeda, cum laude. Jessica van der Merwe. Carla van der Merwe. Kenya Demi van der Walt, cum laude. Elizabeth van Vuren. Marlu van Wyk, cum laude. Beauty Zwane Ziguka. The qualification Master of Social Work, die kwalifikasie Magister in Maatskaplike Werk. Tato Kolisang. The qualification Master of Music, die kwalifikasie Magister in die Musiek. Lizzie Briel, cum laude. Annemie Duplessis, cum laude. Tyler Mark Gibbons. Antonie Christoffel Jansen van Rensburg, cum laude. Rudolf Zacharias Juerst. Sung Ri Lee, cum laude. Michaela Megan Nolukolo Loubser. Robert Connor Mahler, cum laude. Bradley Jared Martin. Cohen Lawrence Petrus, cum laude. Kirsten Pinaar. Sarah Ann Soltau, cum laude. Carla van der Westhuizen. The qualification Master of Arts in Visual Arts, die kwalifikasie Magister in die lettere en wysbegeerte in visuele kunste. Henry Wills Johnson. Ankia Lloyd. Chanel Lombard. Gloria Alma Makochieng. Ashley Peterson. Janay Skuman, cum laude. Eden Jody Thijs. Cornelia Maria van der Merwe.
The qualification Bachelor of Arts Honours, Honeurs Baccalaureus in Lettere en Wysbegeerte. Ubaid Abrams. Melisa Adendorf, cum laude. Dalia Alberts. Luc Alchin. Nicola Amon, cum laude. Abigail Bard. Simtanda Belana, cum laude. Laura Conroy. Anouk Cronje, cum laude. Craig John Esterhuizen. Iva Fulepu. Nicholas Gleeson. Sitara Govender. Bayanda Gumede. Cheyenne Haas will be hooded by her father, Professor Trevor Haas. Ledivia Emma Hammond. Lemise Hendricks, cum laude. Alison Michelle Daphne Hermanus. Lisa Immelman, cum laude. Rachel Jonker. Maya Hubert will be hooded by her mother, Dr. Liesel Hubert. Alexandra Jade Kelly, cum laude. Kumalo Mtokozo. Melena Kroon, cum laude. Cara LaRue, cum laude. Dylan Lee, cum laude. Amy Lindstrom. Elise Lottering. Mandisa Mapiza. Eugene Ernest Murray, cum laude. Aurelia Mouton will be hooded by her father, Dr. David Mouton. Ndlovu Nkululeku. Erinwa Owon Ebimofe Oluchi Nedum. Martina Oudendal, cum laude. Mia Oliver. Benjamin Paris, cum laude. Karina Petzer, cum laude. Eden Vida Ruffley will be hooded by her aunt, Dr. Samantha Masters. Edric Cameron Simon. Dania Cara Schultz, cum laude. Laura Annika Smith. Antoinette Susanne Stein, cum laude. Nicole Ashley Stein. Sinead Statterford, cum laude. Macaulay Chiruni Swartz. Zananda Chetu, cum laude. Adele van den Berg. Mia van der Merwe. Dunay van Jousveld, cum laude. Frances Elizabeth van Rooyen. Nicola Vivier. Sherry Vollenhoven. Nicholas Eric Wales, cum laude. The qualification Bachelor of Music Honours. Die kwalifikasie Honeurs Baccalaureus in die Musiek. Jared Andrew Hannekom, cum laude. Martin Stewart Adrian. Stewart Adrian Martin. Nicholas Miso, cum laude. Elizabeth Pratt. Kristen Southgate. Sylvia van Lingen, cum laude. Hester Christine van Zyl. Lara Velema, cum laude. The qualification Postgraduate Diploma in Music Technology. Die kwalifikasie nagraadse diploma in musiektegnologie. Bruce Retief. The qualification Bachelor of Arts, die kwalifikasie Baccalaureus in die lettere en wysbegeerte. Abigail Abba. Yuri Bosov. Kylene Botha. Riley Cause. Claire Holly. Holly Claire. Tatum Helena Kotu. Jamie Lee Cupido. Megan Daniels. Anel de Wit. Cara Fisher. Joshua Fitt. Ashton Jansen. Okay. Leanne Kies. Luca Alex Klitsov. Alexander Neville Lomnitz. Tabudi Solomon Matipa. Kate Mountford. Lisa May Niemann. Lerato Nkosi. Nicola Notnagel. Kelly Redlinghuis. Natalia Christina Ruis. Motlotlo Shamane. Gemma Lee Utermolen. Zara van der Westhuizen. Carla Wolstenholm. The qualification Bachelor of Social Work, die kwalifikasie Baccalaureus in Maatskaplike Werk. Landi Afrika. Tamia Fortuin. Heibre Herandien. Morgan Rothman. Yonique Elzaan Timmy. The qualification Bachelor of Arts in Visual Arts, die kwalifikasie Baccalaureus in die lettere en wysgeerte in visuele kunste. Michael Todd. Die kwalifikasie Baccalaureus in Musiek, the qualification Bachelor of Music. AJ Adrianse. Zita Craig. Meneer die kanselier, ek versoek u om aan die kandidate wie se name ook aan u voorgelê is, maar wat nie hier teenwoordig is nie, die onderskeie kwalifikasies in hulle afwesigheid te verleen. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to confer the respective qualifications on those candidates whose names have been presented to you, but who could not attend in their absence.
Ek verleen die onderskeie kwalifikasies aan die kandidaate in hulle afwesigheid. I confer the respective qualifications on the candidates in their absence. So, ons het nou die toekenning van die kwalifikasies afgehandel en namens Universiteit Stellenbosch wil ek almal van u wat vandag hier 'n kwalifikasie verwerf het, hartlik gelukwens met die bereiking van hierdie besondere mylpaal. Kom ons gee vir hulle nog 'n ronde applaus. You are now all Stellenbosch University alumni, and you join more than 230,000 other alumni across the globe who are connected to Stellenbosch in ways that are as diverse as you all are. So, waar ek ook al maties raakloop, kan ek nie anders as om beïndruk te wees deur die besondere bydrae wat hulle tot die samelewing lewer nie. Our alumni really make significant contributions to society. Dr. Butler, you also have alums now. Come on, let's give him a hand. So more and more alumni stay connected to Stellenbosch University by joining alumni chapters all over the world. At the moment, there are 48 and counting. So we have about 14 in South Africa. We have chapters in Windhoek, Harare, Nairobi. We have chapters from Hong Kong to San Francisco, Tokyo to Dubai. And thousands of Matis are connecting and reconnecting with the university in meaningful ways. So the point is, wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to keep in touch. And if you miss us too much, as I'm sure you will, and it's perfectly reasonable, you have good reason to return every year to attend our annual homecoming and family weekend for alumni, And this takes place the second weekend of September every year. The second weekend of September, so pencil that in. But for now, we want to warmly invite you to join us at our alumni clubhouse at Die Stal, which is right next to the Donnie Craven Stadium on my left-hand side, and to celebrate your achievements with a glass of bubbly or juice. You really deserve it. Well done, once again. You are more than welcome to head over in your academic attire and then you can return it afterwards. But I also want to congratulate parents, spouses, family, and friends on the achievement of your loved one. Congratulations to you. I think it is appropriate for our graduates to get up, to stand up, and to acknowledge the support of their loved ones with a hearty round of applause. To Dr. Jonathan Kenneth Butler, congratulations on this most well-deserved recognition, and thank you for your contributions to South Africa's literary and cultural landscape. Your unwavering dedication to literary innovation and generously sharing your knowledge and your music through mentoring emerging writers and scholars. Thank you also for a great performance. Ons het nou die einde van die verrigtinge bereik en ek verklaar hierdie kongregasie van die Universiteit Stellenbosch geslote. We've reached the end of these proceedings and I hereby declare this congregation of Stellenbosch University closed. So please rise and remain standing while the academic procession leaves the hall.